Joining me now is retired FBI agent Jason Pack. And Jason, in the coverage of this, I don't see enough, let's call it curiosity, as to what stands out to me from this latest interaction. Let's go over some details. At 2:16 p.m., the person of interest breaks into a sprint down a side street. And then seconds later, the second person that we have mentioned today turns down that same street and starts running as well. Unless you're working out, Jason, why would these two be running fully clothed in New England in December? That doesn't add up to me.
Well, that's the key question, Todd, that investigators have, and that's the result of the work overnight that these officers and agents have been doing, pulling these terabytes of information together. They've come up with this second person, and the key question here is why, and if they know each other, and what were they doing there? And so that's moving forward what they're going to be looking at. It is interesting to know if this is, it doesn't look like just a casual past in looking at the video that we're looking at as armchair quarterbacks here, but hopefully the investigators have a little more context to that, and they're looking for more context for sure.
It has now been 5 days since the attack. How does the investigation change in light of the fact that, Jason, this suspect could be at this point anywhere in the world?
That's right, Todd, and this is one of the most difficult seasons of an investigation, if you will, having been involved in these myself. When the less visible parts of these investigations are over, there's no active crime scene processing, you don't see agents and officers out there, it looks to the public like not much is going on. But some of these more advanced techniques that are being implemented require a little bit of time to get search warrants back, to get the data back to start processing that. And again, you heard the Colonel Perez ask for surveillance video. They've widened that scope and that arc of the videos canvas that they're doing, and they want to see if the person, or now these two people, were there in these Ring cameras weeks or days before to see if they were casing. So they're zooming out the investigation a little bit and hoping to get more leads from that.
I understand the FBI is helping, but Providence PD is running point on this. Based upon what you have seen so far as an investigator yourself, are you confident that the Providence Police Department can ultimately see this case through to a resolution and find a suspect?
Well, I think the Providence Police Department and the Rhode Island State Police teamed with the public, and some great digital investigation from those things will be the combination that solves this. It seems it's very frustrating in this lull when you don't have much of visible activity going on. But yes, I think so that they're eventually that will come out. Todd, I will say that there always are lessons learned in any investigation, and each of these has a unique set of circumstances. So when this thing is all over, certainly it's a time to look at if their security posture was right, or if there are enough cameras. Clearly, it doesn't seem to be in this case. But right now, it's time to focus and get on with the process of getting the suspect.
This two people running thing is the biggest fact, I think, so far. It has to lead to the suspect, because just logically, nobody's running in New England in the middle of December unless you're doing a workout. This is weird. It's going to lead to the killer, I think. Jason Pack, thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
All right, speaking of weather, Fox